Hey everybody, this is Jill Sweetbox, and I'm doing a little video on how to take apart the Exalgo 32 milligrams, 6 milligrams, 8 milligrams, 12 milligrams, 16 milligram hydromorphone sustain release. When you get the pill, it'll be white. You can suck off the coating. I would advise it because it has hydromorphone on it already. So you suck off the coating, or you can wipe it off with a wet towel, and you will end up with a pill with a plastic coating that you can see through. One side is white, which is the hydromorphone, and the other side is either gray or black, whatever you want to call it, which is the release mechanism. And once you do all the steps, you will end up with something that looks like this. This is completely shaved of all the gray matter, the non-drug matter, versus everything. I use a eyeglass tool, a flathead, to help peel the plastic off the coating. The ideal is to completely separate this part from the white part, which is the actual medication. So the first step you want to do is you want to cut it down the middle. You can either use a knife, scissors, or you can also use a razor blade, but unfortunately I don't have anything sharp. So what I do is I put it down the middle. You want something with a serrated blade because it'll kind of give you leverage and grip. So you place it up like this, and you put the knife directly right. Don't put it directly on the gray side, put it more a little bit on the white. You may end up losing a little bit of the medication, but like for me, who has 32 milligrams, I'm not going to miss 0.5 milligrams or a milligram of the hydromorphone off the pill, so it really doesn't matter. But the reason why I say you want to cut it more thinner, a thinner line from the wet side, is that way you have less of the mechanism to cut or shave off. So so we're just gonna cut it down the middle like this. Oop, doesn't work. It can take some time. It's not something very easy. So you gotta it's gotta be practice. I normally will saw, kind of give myself a dent, and then once I have done that, sorry you guys, sometimes it takes a couple tries. And then once I make the dent in the pill, I then apply pressure, and this is what you get. So the object of it is to get as much of this part right here, because it's the time release mechanism. What happens is when you swallow the pill, you get the first dose of medication, which is the coating, the white coating on the outside, and then the plastic coating kind of has a chemical reaction with some of the enzymes and acids in your stomach, and it pulls in liquid in from your body, and this part swells. And there's actually little itty bitty microscopic holes on each side of this. And when this swells, it slowly pushes medicine out of the hole. But for people who don't want to take a time release and want all the medication, then you want to do this thing. So anyway, so now that we have this part right here, I'm going to pull it apart. As you can see, there's a little bit of white on there. Just a little small piece of white. You can try to scrape it off. I wouldn't recommend it because there's still going to be blue in there, or gray matter in there. So now the object of it is to, if you look, let's see if my phone will focus. If you look, I got a pretty nice clean side right here, but I have a clean side right here, but I have a lot of this right here. And again, it's wrapped in this plastic type casing. almost like tape, and you want to take this part off too. So you want to pull it off. Again, I use this eyeglass flathead to help peel it off. I wouldn't recommend cutting it in half this way. Like, here's the pill. I wouldn't recommend cutting it in half this way, because then you will not have enough leverage, because the pill is so tiny, to peel off the tape. The bigger the tape, the more surface space there is, which gives you more leverage. So right now I'm going to attempt to pull the little tape off and get all this gray matter off. Again, like I told you, it's part of the time release mechanisms in the pill. It has absolutely no hydromorphone or dilaudid in it whatsoever. So it's no good. And there's actually research that when it's in the body, it will cause issues with your veins. So anybody who plans on whatever choice of route you choose after you have successfully taken apart the pill, you definitely don't want this in your body. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this, and then I'll come back when I'm done.